Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, my name is Alba. I'm one of the health coaches and yoga teachers within the Health Style Emporium, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you today a super exciting breathing technique that I came across not too long ago. And I wanted to share this with you guys because this breathing technique is meant to help you pull out the mind of the body. It's meant to create more brain coherence and increase the amount of energy in our brains. It's meant to help activate the autonomic nervous system as well and activate the pineal gland. And it's meant as well to help break down stored and stuck energy in our three first centers of the body, or chakras. Different thoughts activate different energy centers in our bodies, and they trigger different chemical reactions. So we take the thoughts in the form of emotions and we store that energy in our first three energy centers or chakras. And these three centers are all about survival. So they are all about procreation and sexual energy, and all about consumption and digesting our foods, and all about the fight or flight response, which is related to stress and very strong emotions. So we store all type of pain, frustrations, anger, stress. All these emotions are going right away into our first three centers. The majority of energy in our body is stored here, and 90% of this energy needs to be released. This this breathing technique is gonna help us reuse this energy and send it up to the brain so we can use it for creating new things, new peptides in our body, rather than just being chemically released by the body. Now bear with me, I'm gonna try to explain something that I find fascinating and really cool, but the vocabulary is a little bit hard for me. So I'm trying to do my best, but I might mess up some of the words, so I apologize in advance. Okay, so when we inhale, the sutures in our skull open very slightly. It's something that we cannot even feel. And as well, what happens, our sacrum, which is the base bone in our spine, bends a little bit to the back. That opens a pathway for our cerebral spinal fluid to drain down. When we exhale, our sacrum bends forward, our sutures in the skull close, and that pushes our fluid right up to our brain again. So basically, when we are inhaling and exhaling, we are just propagating a wave within our spine. If you do this practice that I'm about to teach you really well, it will get to a point where your parasympathetic system and your sympathetic system are gonna merge, and all of a sudden, all of the energy that's put towards making life and towards digesting your food and towards fighting your stresses, it's gonna go right up your brain, it's gonna go to your limbic brain, and it's gonna go into your pineal gland, which is going to release melatonin and serotonin, and it's going to as well signal our pituitary gland, which is going to release oxytocin, which is the love chemical. So in that moment, it's like you are having a massive brain orgasm, because you are extra relaxed but at the same time super aware and lucid from the serotonin and the melatonin, and you're having all the good feeling effects and all the excitement that comes from the oxytocin. So at that time, whatever is happening between your ears, in your mind, it's gonna feel so much more real than anything in your physical world. And at that time as well, you are transforming all frustrations, pains, fears, all this bad energy, all these negative emotions, you're transforming to a positive charge. And in that moment, your body becomes like a magnet. So the best time to practice this breathing technique is when you're about to do a meditation. So it's the best preparation that you can do. You can start with 5 minutes in the beginning and then build up to 10 minutes. but it's something that you can always use as a pre-meditation system. I'm gonna explain really quick how the technique works, and then we are gonna get right into it. So we are gonna use some of our intrinsic muscles in the first 3 centers. We are gonna use the perineum, which is our pelvic floor, and it's the muscle that we use for elimination. Then we are gonna use our mid-abdomen and our upper abdomen. We are gonna inhale very slow and steadily through our nose, and we are gonna contract these muscles at the same time. Our attention is gonna be on the top of our head. You can go ahead and touch the top of our head, and then with your nail just press a little bit on your scalp, and you can remove your hand, and there is where it's gonna go your attention. So when you are breathing in, I want you to focus on driving your energy from the base of your spine right through your spine, up until the center of your head. So I want your intention to be to bring your energy from the base until the top. I want you to feel it. Let's get right into it. So you can sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, or you can grab a pillow like me and just put it under your buttocks and just sit cross-legged. However it's more comfy for you. I would love for you to put your spine straight and keep your shoulders down. And you can go ahead and close your eyes. I will keep my eyes open because I'm just gonna be guiding you. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing myself, but please go ahead, feel free to close your eyes and relax. I want you to inhale very slowly and very steadily. At the same time, I want you to lift your pelvic floor. I want you to pull your belly button close to your spine, and I want you to contract your upper abdomen. Then keep bringing up your energy through your chest, through your throat, and right up to the top of your head. Once you're there, hold your breath and squeeze a little bit tighter. I'm gonna count. We're gonna be there for a couple of seconds, and then release and breathe out. So let's breathe in. Elevate your pelvic floor, belly button to the spine, contract your upper abdomen, bring your energy up to your chest, throat, to the top of your head. Hold there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now you can release, exhale, and relax. Take a moment for yourself. Allow yourself to feel. Don't get frustrated. In the beginning, it's hard. It's not the easiest of the practices, but if you put the time in, and like any other skill you get practicing, it's gonna get easier. Let's do it again. Close your eyes if you open them. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your pelvic floor. Bring your belly button to your spine. Contract your upper abdomen. Bring your energy right up through your chest, your throat, and right to the top of your head. Hold it there. Let's gonna hold for 4 seconds. 1, 2, remember to squeeze. 4, you can release, exhale, and allow yourself to feel it. How do you feel? I know in the beginning it's a little bit weird, but let's do it one more time and we'll finish. So close your eyes again if you open them. If not, inhale through your nose. Elevate your pelvic floor, belly button to your spine. Contract your muscles from the upper abdomen. Bring up your energy through your chest, through your throat, right to the top of your head. Hold there your breath. Squeeze a little bit tighter your muscles. Hold for a couple of seconds. 1, 2, and exhale and relax. I hope this was interesting. At least I found this practice to be really interesting to me. It's something that I'm obviously still working on, but keep in mind that, like, as I said before, like any new thing, it's gonna take time to get used to, and it's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of practice. So keep practicing. The benefits that you can take out of this are mega. So I encourage you to just keep trying. You can start really small with 5 of these breaths or 5 minutes and bring it up to 10 minutes, as I said before. And we usually, in this time, we would have used some type of uplifting music. I just did not want to put any music just because I wanted you to hear my voice properly. But we would be using some uplifting music and some, you know, music without lyrics, but that had some drum, just that you feel that you can, you know, like that you are moving energy. And as I said, don't get frustrated, put in the time. And as well, a disclaimer, some people are not gonna be prepared for this type of energy moving through their bodies, and that's totally fine. So if you feel like your body is doing weird things, or if you know, like you find yourself like laying on the floor, that's totally normal. Don't get scared, just take a time for yourself and just do it again. It's just a lot of information that goes, when you do it properly, a lot of information goes up and down through your body, and sometimes your body does not know how to react to it, but it's not harmful. Like, there is nothing dangerous about this. So I encourage you to keep practicing, and I hope you enjoyed the day. Have a great evening. Ciao.